Today, I'm going to tell the story of star spirits and good wishes. Far, far away beyond the sky, way above the clouds. It's been said that there's a haven where the stars live. In the sanctuary of Star Haven, there rests a fabled treasure called the Star Rod, which has the power to grant all wishes. Using this wondrous star rod, the 7 revered star spirits watched over our peaceful world. Carefully, very carefully. And then... oh dear, what the... Well, who stuck that weird thing into this story? Ha ha ha, yeah, I did. Gwa, ha, ha. So I can at long last beat my arch nemesis Mario, I'll take this star rod. Do it, Kamikupa.
No, you mustn't do that.
Yeah, now let's try using it.
Stop it, cut it out, Bowser.
Well, you're changing the story.
Wahaha, we did it.
That was a piece of cake. Wah ha ha. Now Star Kids may rise to the haven to deliver people's wishes, but those wishes will not come true. Whatever can they do? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new series. This is Paper Mario. Paper Mario was developed by Intelligent Systems, released in Japan in 2000, and then in the rest of the world in 2001 for the Nintendo 64. Now, you may never have heard of Intelligent Systems, but surely you've heard of some of the games that they've worked on. For example, I think they're best known for the Fire Emblem games, but they've developed a bunch of other games throughout their history, including the WarioWare series, which you may have heard of, as well as the Wars series, like Advanced Wars, Famicom Wars, Game Boy Wars, those kinds of games. Additionally, they've actually developed a lot of other games in tangent with Nintendo throughout the years. So for example, something I never knew until recently is that Intelligent Systems co-developed one of my favorite games of all time, Super Metroid. So they do have a very close relationship with Nintendo, so it's no surprise that Nintendo gave them this project to work on. Now, this is a turn-based Japanese style RPG. However, it's not really something you can compare to Final Fantasy or say even Dragon Quest or anything like that. It's a unique take on the combat system. And don't let this cartoony presentation fool you. It's a very deep and engaging and rewarding combat system that lends itself incredibly well to many different strategies. And if you don't take it seriously, it can be very challenging in parts as well. But there's so many different ways you can play it once you get into the game, deeper into the story, and unlock different abilities. The game gets really, really good. It's a very good RPG. So like I said, don't let this cutesy stuff that we're looking on screen right now give you the wrong impression. Now, it is an RPG, so I'm looking to do about 30 to 45 minute episodes to make up for all the talking and the plot exposition sections that there's definitely going to be some, so we can get back into the action. Not that the story is bad or anything, but it's a Mario game. It's not Shakespeare. So it's really the action where this game shines. Now, as far as the battles themselves, I'll be cutting out some of the battles. Once we reach a certain point, you no longer get experience from fighting weaker enemies. So once we get to that point where it's honestly more of a hassle to fight the enemies, and it's more worth it to just run away from combat or just avoid combat altogether. If I do get into combat, once we reach that point, I'll just go ahead and cut those battles out. Once you've seen one battle with a certain type of enemy, unless there's a different combination with different enemy types, you're not really missing anything. And there is some backtracking in this game. You have to go back to different sections if you want to collect all the secrets. And although I'm not an expert or very knowledgeable in this game at all, I do plan on trying to collect as much as I can. It's not a blind run by any means. I've played this game before. I've gotten, I would say, maybe like 66 to 75% of the game. But I've never actually beaten it. I have seen various playthroughs of it as well, and I'm familiar with it. But so it's definitely not a blind run, but I'm not an expert either. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of... I'm really looking forward to this. I've had an itch to play a JRPG for a long time. I've had the bug. So hopefully this cures the bug that I've had, the RPG itch. Hopefully will be scratched by this game. So I hope you guys enjoy this game. I'm actually really looking forward to playing it. So I'll see you guys in episode 1.